Okay, this is DragonofEternity. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 14 Dawntrail, patch 7.1 MSQ. In the last video, we attended Sphyn's funeral, and in this video, I guess we are helping Gulool Ja search for info on his mother. Gotta wonder who his father got with. Of all the people in Alexandria, who created you? Besides your father. Right, in search of the past, Crowheart here has an idea on how you may proceed with your investigation. Oh. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulool Ja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Marishna, if you could make inquiries outside the outskirts, like the rest of us, we'll do the same in Solution 9. Alright. Gather information in the outskirts. Once again, go through Gulool Ja's private quarters. I'm sure you might find something. Maybe like a memento or a photo. Maybe he cast the kid aside because he got reminded of his mother from it? And probably, we have no idea who Gulool Ja's mother is. Who am I talking to? Let's go, Togal. To the middle-aged Yuweyawata. Hello. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Gulool Ja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Gulool Ja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at a Yuweyawata settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Yuweyawata. A resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another. Or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. The exchange with the middle-aged Yuweyawata has taught you about Gulool Ja's devoted. Devoted enough to have a kid with him, probably. Alright, where are we going from here? Chatty Shatona. A Gulool Ja woman? That people have never been a common sight around here. Why, last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Liolal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. The exchange with the Chatty Shatona has told you about a Gulool Ja woman. Alright. And let's see... anyone over here? No? Nope. 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 Maybe. Can I actually go in these houses? No. Nope. Nope. Aha! Fresh-faced Yuweyawata. You're looking for a Gulool Ja woman? Oh, Gulool Ja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Gulool Ja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, Dawntrail had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Gulool Ja assembled a party of warriors and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. The exchange with a fresh-faced Yuweyawata has taught you about a battle with a Dawntrail. Alright, so Gulool Ja might have had a lover in the Landsguard. Maybe she was pregnant when the dome came down. No, that was 30 years ago. Report your findings to the back rooms, okay. Would love to know who his bloody mother is. Who did Gulool Ja get with? Who did Gulool Ja get with? He was a massive guy. Back to the back rooms. Let's see, party check. You're back too. I told Shell about your search. All about your search. Gulool Ja rarely made public appearances, so the people had no idea how he spent most of his time. Yet I believe therein lies the key to the answers we seek. Solution 9 is vast indeed. Even with the teleporters, we could cover but a small portion of it. I'm sorry, but I couldn't find out anything useful. Not that people I questioned had heard of a Gulool Ja one before. Namachi didn't seem to have much luck. How did you fare? While I failed to learn anything directly related to Gulool Ja's mother, I did find information which may shed light upon Gulool Ja. Alright. Shale. Gulool Ja's told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Let's see. Notes on Gulool Ja woman who belonged to the Land's Guard. Gulool Ja's devoted, who I guess had a settlement in Yuweyawata. And about a Vidral, which Gulool Ja fought. So he spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. Well, it sounds like we've got to go to that place. No voice? No voice. So Gulool Ja brought a retinue of Land's Guard to Yassilani, among whom was a female Gulool Ja. Wait, was he... Hang on. Yeah, he didn't take part in a tournament in which Gulool Ja got the position in the right of succession because he was busy in Jacques Tural fighting a Vidral. Oh, so this ties into it. Anyway, so Gulool Ja brought a retinue of Land's Guard to Yassilani, among whom was a female Gulool Ja. His mission was to rid the region of a Vidral, which I believe is safe to say that this was the crisis in Yuweyawata he's resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yuweyawata. I cannot say that thing fast, can I? Nope. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Gulool Ja made regular visits. Oh. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and if this Gulool Ja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see, but what could Gulool Ja have been doing in that village? Taking a break from being a king, maybe? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Gulool Ja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Origenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. Uh-oh. This is the first I've ever heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. There's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records... There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation. But large deliveries were being made to Yuweyawata. Far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several pieces together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. Oh. Aww. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Yuweyawata. See, I couldn't say it fast. Yuweyawata then. Yuweyawata. 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 And this time, I want you to come along, Gulool Ja. Huzzah! We're taking the king on a dangerous expedition. What could possibly go wrong? Yuweyawata. Yuweyawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. She's gotta be the shard of E-Sail, surely. One can hope. Make your way to the drift downs when you're ready. Kilusa will have a hover cargo ready for you. Drift downs, drift downs, drift downs. So back to where I took the boat to Organics. Oh, which means I gotta go past the cute blind bud. What if she's still there? Oh, cute blind bud. There she is. From the beginning I had noticed that Queen's Fiend's sound was different to ours. But such things didn't matter. What mattered was she was there for us, laughing when we laughed, and crying when we cried. Oh. Alright, so the quest before the dungeon. Or talk before the dungeon. While the researcher we spoke with remembered that he had colleagues, he couldn't recall details about any specific individuals. Not their names, nor what they were like. Oh, lovely. We've seen how much has changed for the part of Yasulani. That's on this side of the dome. I wonder what it was like on the other. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Yeah, you. Weapons developed in secret with the aid of devoted followers. Nothing good will have come of this. Yep. The settlements in the outskirts, that was originally Donawatan as well, yes? I wonder if Yuweyawata is similar to it. I'll remain nearby after dropping you off. Just let me know when you're ready to head back. Okie dokie. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. Yuweyawata Field Station is now accessible as a dungeon. Huzzah. I promised to look after Gulool Ja, but I've spent hardly any time with him. I'm going to make up for that. While I alone haven't seen much of the dome, I am no stranger to braving the unknown. I will not slow us down. We've seen the havoc-lad Valley Commander wreaked upon Urkopacha. I wonder what this other Taral Vidral might have left in its wake. That sounds like a trial series waiting to happen. If the facility was used to research new weaponry, then it will have had tight security. Even if it had been closed down, let us proceed with caution. I can't help but be reminded of our foray to Orogenics and of Kakuya. Yeah, don't worry about me, I'm good at hiding from beasts. Alright, let's do this. Who am I taking with me? Let's see.
I stand ever ready.
Have the Alexandria party? Why not? Let's go. Alright, what new mechanics will be in this dungeon? What I may recognize from the Alliance raid. Yeah, it's kind of weird. In 7.0 I did the MSQ before all the other stuff. In 7.1 I've done everything before the MSQ. Oh, that's a lightning bird, and that's a giant door. Lightning wood. Lightning those guys from Elpis. Everything's just full of lightning. And that appeared. Alright. My father must have come here for a reason. That reminds me. Tank stands, more food, let's go. Electro Golem. Alright, since I don't have party chat on, I can probably see the chat here. My father must have come here for a reason. The lightning hasn't let up here either. There are beasts here too? Even the creatures here are electrified. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something in the story. I don't know, I'm expecting like a reveal or something. I guess I'll find out after the dungeon. Forest woolback, forest bat. Arrive at the Crystal Quarry. What's that Tenyazeto? Shrouded Lab, Bedrock. Alright.
Now I'll show you.
So somehow defeating these will unlock the path. Okay.
Allow me.
Ah, lightning strike. Bolts can strike anywhere. Step lightly. Forest Axebeak. Can I pull 2 ads, or is it still a bit tricky to do these days? Paladin has got quite a few buffs lately, so I guess I'm gonna find out. Yeah, they've definitely fixed the threat generation since 7.0. So I'm no longer having to go back and try and get to the enemies from the Trust.
Now I'll show you.
Yeah, it's just way back in survival, this. I'm sure Grohar won't let me die.
Take that.
So this is going to be part of the
Now I'll show
expert
you.
roulette until 7.3. It'll be. I'm sure it'll go down a lot quicker with actual people. Yes, that's just trash packs being trash packs. It's kind of weird how we call them trash
Allow me.
packs. I suppose that would have started back in the early days of the MMOs. Did I Google this while I'm doing this? Trash pack terminology. The trash pack. What the heck is a trash pack?
Back off.
Oh, it's an actual bloody toy series. Bloody hell. You did it. Not exactly a leisurely track. So let's see. What am I looking at here? Why are mobs called trash? They are called trash because of the loot they drop. Typically in MMOs, your non-boss NPC enemies will drop either a small amount of gold or maybe a low-level something. Alright, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, if they drop just crap, then yeah. Hello. Lindblom's Sagnol. That one looks mean. Be careful. I guess we've stepped into its territory. Yeah. Yeah, we have. Hello. That's some big tusks. Electrical overload. Crystal Quarry. That's a name for it. Gore. Oh. Get out the way. Well, not quite what I was thinking of by getting out the way, but alright. I thought it was going to fall on me. Maybe it will. Oh, it is. Shit! Oh no, he chucked it. Oh. Okay. I guess he's going to do that with the other ones. Huh. Well, okay then. Yeah, now he's goring that one. Trying something different. It's gathering power. Careful. Raw electro. Let's see.
Just the beginning.
Well, I'm only the tank here, so if the DPS can get it down, that'd be great. Oh shit, that one's gonna happen. Yep, that one's... Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Allow me.
Says the tank. Yep, that's gonna go that one. Get out of the way of that. And then that just dissipates. Alright.
Something special for you.
He's getting down.
I've got you now.
Gradually. Wonder when they're going to add Wuklamat. Bloody hell, my voice. Wonder when they're going to add Wuklamat back into the trust system.
I've got you now.
Well, I mean, she was there for every dungeon of Dawntrail. Which you can't really say about Lena, who was just there for... Where are you going? Only materia. Alright. Yeah, Lena was only there for Holman's to switch. So the facility is still here. What kind of research did they do here? I'm scared to find out. A remote facility for secret purpose. Hardly any signs there was ever a village here. Research note. While His Majesty Yuweyawata Ja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. So these are like the first experiments into the Arcadian. Oh shit. Rotten Hound. Ah, what are those? Good question. Why did we bring a child into a bio research facility? This feels like taking a kid into the Resident Evil 1 mansion, or taking Sherry into the Resident Evil 2 research facility underground. Yeah, just why? Oh, that sound. I do not like that sound. I do not like that sound coming from the dog enemies. And I'm gonna do it 2 more times. Okay, didn't do it that time. Don't suppose I can read this while I'm attacking you? No. Well, shit. I'm gonna guess you use, like, hounds that have had the souls removed. Oh, that noise. If there's one thing that hurts me in video games, it's dog cries. Right, our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength of vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in that subject. I suspect this is because the primal instincts remain. And while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Oh boy. Anyone else getting Dead Space 2 vibes? Or Dead Space 1, I should say. These are people, right? Yeah, they are. Rotten researcher. Ah, great, zombies. Lovely, this really is Resident Evil. How did we go to Resident Evil? How? We went from Tournament Arc to Resident Evil. Kate, you probably shouldn't be watching this. What happened here? Zombie outbreak by the looks of it. Yuweyawata Ring of Fending. 705. Alright. Uh-oh. Giant corpse! This really is Resident Evil. That's just that one person from Resident Evil 1 with the hood on the head. How did we get to Resident Evil? Was there some Yokui in the dome? Is this what's happening here? Giant corpse. You can't even say corpse. It's just corpse. Ay, ay, ay. Having down holes? Yeah, another one. I'd probably pull that one too, but I want to read the research note first. I want to say we're like halfway in the dungeon now, surely. Gulool Ja, why are you going over here? The battle is still happening. Please leave the area, Gulool Ja. Alright, research note. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably and he lost all capacity for a rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Taral Vidral, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternate approach must be considered. You're trying to use a Taral Vidral soul? Holy shit. This is not gonna go well, is it? Probably not. I was gonna say, is there a research note? Yeah, there's one over there. Station Spectre. Ah, more of them. Indeed, Gulool Ja, indeed. I suppose I'm fighting Atticus as the second boss, eh? Most likely. Taral Vidral Soul.
Take that!
I suppose we've seen what souls have been used in the Arcadian. We've seen Capalug, we've seen a wasp, a bee, a wasp, generic wasp. We've seen a Bomb King, and we've seen Ixion. I suppose Ixion would be the closest thing to a Taral Vidral here. I suppose the question is, what did she use in Savage? It's not really answered, is it? No, it's just she became huge. with tentacles. It's kind of weird. Oh god, they got like... they're cushioned. Oh, so did they come from the ceiling? What was Father doing here? Why are you running ahead? If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process? By purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul, one still possessed of his own memories. We stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Are you Atticus? Have I fought Atticus? Have I fought Atticus? FF14 Atticus. Atticus the Primogenitor is an S rank in Heritage Found. Right, what's the law on you before I go? You know how Sir Ja introduced the idea of using feral souls in the regulators so the wearers could gain the strength for such powerful beasts? Well, it didn't just happen overnight. It took a lot of experimentation. They needed to establish how the potency of the feral soul being assimilated translated into the empowerment of the subject, particularly at levels that invoked a physical transformation. It was this question that Atticus, a knight of the Alexandrian army, volunteered to answer. The plan was to imbue him with souls until his flesh fully transformed, at which point they'd subject him to a Paraja test to determine his newfound strength. As it turns out, no tests were needed, for when he awakened, he immediately tore a hole in the side of the holding facility and fled into the wilds. Naturally, this was all hushed up. It's only recently that the details have started to trickle out, one of which being Atticus's apparently insatiable appetite for meat. Perhaps cooking up a big batch of barbecue might be enough to tempt him out from hiding. Quoted from Loanine. It's Nyine. From the outskirts and Heritage Found. Spawn conditions. Craft a high-quality Ronique steak. God, these S ranks have weird triggers. Alright, so I guess they were talking about an S rank now. Okay. Okie dokie. A bad feeling about this. Can you look at... Are you the one? Or are you the one making the notes? Hang on a sec. My subordinates. No. No, wait, you were mentioned a bit ago. Overseer Kenny Looker. Hello. There's something unsettling about Aoife here. What happened to them? Oh god, there's... Are there people in the tubes? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Anyway, Overseer Kenny Looker. Hi. You surrender your souls to King Gulool Ja. Bitch, I killed him. Dark Souls. Don't friend me with fun game series. God, I need to play those again. Come forth, my dear souls. What the balls is that background? I won't let precious samples escape. Ah. Okay. That is very creepy. We've gone from Resident Evil to Dark Souls. Or maybe a combination of the two. Thank you for the LB. Discard the flesh, extract the soul. Ah, no. I see what you're doing here. Stay calm and keep your distance. Necro Hazard. Alright. Why not serve a greater purpose? The King of Resolve's purpose. Bitch, I killed him. You serve no one now. So I guess you're just insane now. Insane would be an understatement. For the glory of Alexandria. Soul Douse. Dark Souls.
No holding back.
Okay, not as bad as the first boss. Bit less health.
This should do it.
Uh-huh. With that we could tame the beast, but the seal is already... The seal? The beast? What is he talking about? A Teralvi probably. And sounds like a human soul was put into the body of the beast. So this is going to be a fun second fight. What the... Is that a storm? My God, what's that? I suspect a Teralvi body with a soul of a man. Sprightly mole, sprightly stone. Maybe we'll find out what soul was used in M4S. What the fuck is in there? Well, that goes a sprightly mole. No research notes around here. Yeah, it should be safe to pull these. So this is clearly like an earth element kind of thing, right? Or maybe it's just the inhabitants of the area. So this is bedrock. Right? Jackrabbits run. Jackrabbit? The only thing I know about Jackrabbit is that weird turtle from Majora's Mask, who likes to keep saying Jackrabbit. Majora's Mask is such a weird game. Yeah. One day I'll go through Zelda games. Or more of them.
Hold on.
The only one I did was like... Oh, Majora's Mask. Minish Cap from a decade ago. Yeah, that's for the channel.
Now I'll show you.
Yeah, it would be nice to go through them again. If only Nintendo would like forward some of them onto the Switch, that would be very nice. Instead of them being left on the GameCube or the Wii or the Wii U. I mean, look what Monolith Soft is doing with Xenoblade. They're porting stuff over. Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. What the fuck? Oh. Huh. Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. What was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm? We may soon face our fiercest foe yet. Still like a glimpse of something. Whatever it is, I'm not liking it. Oh, bloody... Get your ass here! I did not want to have bloody enmity issues at max level.
Now I'll show you.
I guess 2 AoEs on it weren't enough. Or the NPCs kept attacking it. Either or. Still got 4 odds there, eh? That might be the last pack before the last boss. Is this guy going to be a trial next time? Well, that depends on whether we kill it or not. Yeah, there's going to be a setup for the next trial. For if we fight the creature inside as a dungeon boss. Debatable. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we had a dungeon boss that became a trial. Nidhogg. Right, what the hell's in here? Vidral. Piatti. Jackrabbit's Run. That makes a lot more sense now. Has that thing been sealed away all this time? The Vidral, no doubt about it. And sounds like it's got the soul of a man inside of it. Mapping the realm. Alright. Let's do this. Bloody hell, you're a big lad. Raging Claw. Okay, that's a frontal cleave. Leporine Loaf. What's that? Moonride AoE, that makes outside. Ocean. Ocean. Yeah. Are those worms? Did you make dune worms? Like giant earthworms? No shit, Graha. No shit. Oh, and you can't be in them. Oh shit. Cryo! Magic pixel, please! Thank you for the heal, Graha.
Try this.
Oh, and now we've got Ruby Weapon. Oh, I see. And go in. That'd be good. Spread out doesn't look good. Crater Carve. Next attack will be the fiercest. Stay alert. Alright, why are they moving that way? Oh shit. I can't even see the bottom. Watch your step. It's always fine just being on the other side then. Oh. I see, I see. Run the fuck away! Raging Claw will be behind it. Cryo, please. Move. You could have moved. Ah, yay. Sonic Howl. That didn't do much. Good. Oh shit. Will it cleave? Probably. Slabber. So is it just like that for the next rest of the fight? Flee, you fool! Flee! Raging Claw, are ya? Alright. No one moves me. No one.
Something special for you now.
You got a card. Lovely. I never have to grind this thing again. Ay, ay, ay. It's not disappearing. It's not poofing in a poof of smoke. I don't trust this. I really don't trust this. Don't fall in that. Please do not fall in that. Still breathing, if only faintly. I felt the earth shake all the way from the cliff. No, that was another person with dialogue here. What was it? Wook. Wook, please. Wook! Phew, we did it somehow. That was too close. It mustn't have been easy to imprison such a creature. Alfie? Alfie? A tyrant of Taral, truly a fitting description. Overseer Keniluka. Alright, so we got the card of the second boss then. Overseer Gulool, a devotee of Gulool Ja's expansionist ideals. Gulool ran a secret laboratory where he laboured with others educated in electro-technology to develop new battlefield advancements. Though he perished ere his research could bear fruit, such was his obsession that his spirit refused to pass on. Oh, lovely. Alright, so you're not dead yet. What's up with you? Oh no, the soul's not going to be his mother, is it? Oh, please don't do that.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Gulool Ja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures, but in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Ja, you will assist Gulool. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Gulool's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Yuweyawata. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Are you all right?
Yuweyawata. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Gulool Ja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Yuweyawata Ja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Was it your mother's soul in that creature? Oh no. Now that the danger is behind us, it started sinking in just how unsettling this place is. Hard to believe it used to be a village. That you should be able to peer into Dragonofeternity's past. I wonder what that implies for the beast's consciousness while it was sealed away. Sounds like they took the soul out and put another soul in. It seems this Kanaloka was in charge here. From your accounting, he was quite dedicated to Gulool Ja. Yeah, it came back as a ghost. It was freaky. It was a zombie. A Voidsend? Voidkin? Ashkin. There we go. The villagers were likely monitoring the imprisoned Gulool at Gulool Ja's behest. At some point, they became involved in the research of souls. Yeah. Gulool Ja, you said her name was. I wonder what her story is. I wish I could see into the past like you, then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't many Gulool Ja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Gulool and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. What, did you just think it was another version of your dad? And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. We'll see. Da 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 da. You may now enter the field station with NPCs. Lovely. Alright, I am gonna end this video here. Because it's gone over an hour, just for one quest. So, yeah, this has been DragonofEternity going through more Final Fantasy XIV. Dawntrail, patch 7.1 MSQ. In this video, I went through the dungeon. And we fought a Gulool Ja. Next time, hopefully we learn some more clues about this little guy's mother. Hopefully. So, yeah, that plan now for you is my rambling. Hopefully now finally done. Until next time.